Hi, and welcome back to Allison Bakes Your Day. This week, I'm baking my friends Mandy and Adam's day. Mandy loves peanut butter. She is obsessed with peanut butter, and Adam loves caramel. I am making today peanut butter cupcakes with a little Reese's peanut butter cup surprise in the middle and a caramel buttercream. Very excited because our buttercream is a brown buttercream. We're making a brown butter caramel buttercream. These are all of our ingredients. Let's do it! The oven's still broken, so we're making these on the grill. So I've got some avocado oil spray. It's a good high heat oil and just makes that greasing go quickly. Got our liners. Line them up. Stack together. Let's set this off to the side. First, we're gonna measure out our dry ingredients. So our flour, baking soda, and sea salt. So we need 155 grams of flour, or 1 1/4 of a cup. I'm sure this is on. Crazy. This is how the day's gonna go. Opa! Throw flour everywhere. Like it never happened. Ugh. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. I have some sea salt. I'm just gonna do a little pinch sprinkle on that. We're just gonna whisk this all together. Set aside. In my peanut butter cupcake research, sadly, all the recipes do kind of say not to use a natural or organic peanut butter that has the separation, which just goes against everything in my nature, to not use as natural ingredients as possible. I get it. I understand it. Still not happy about it. I am using chunky peanut butter. Putting a little peekaboo Reese's cup inside. Peekaboo! We are going to measure out 125 grams of chunk of peanut butter. I haven't had Jif in probably a decade. 125 grams or half a cup of peanut butter. Next, we are going to measure out a cup of brown sugar. And I'm going to do a combo of light and dark, just because. So we're going to do 100 grams of our light brown sugar. Exactly 100 grams. Woo. I bought a backup just in case. We don't need it. Okay. Dark brown sugar. This is not 100 grams, which I feel like it's not. I'll have to supplement with more of the light brown, which is fine. Oh, so close. It's 95 grams. So we just need an extra 5 grams of light brown sugar. No problem.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you away like that. I would never do that to you again.
Shh. Why? Every time. Why? They make these seem like they're so easy. Scissors. We're doing scissors! It's not your fault. It's not your fault, brown sugar. It's your packaging.
It's what's on the inside that counts.
Ooh! I grabbed exactly 5 grams. We need half a cup of oil, vegetable oil, not butter, that it won't make the cupcakes moist enough. Great. 120 milliliters. We have 1/3 of a cup or 80 grams of Greek yogurt. The recipe I'm basing this off is sour cream, but I always have Greek yogurt in the house and I never buy sour cream anymore, so sour cream anymore. Sour cream minimum. Ooh. No. Revving my engine. Greek yogurt. We're gonna add our peanut butter in. I'm gonna drizzle in the oil while I put it on a low setting to stir it. I can hear the chunky bits. Add in the Greek yogurt or sour cream if you're using that. I'm gonna toss in my vanilla, 1.5 teaspoons. Last but not least, I'm gonna put this brown sugar in. Brown sugar. Now you can use canola oil or vegetable oil or olive oil, but the olive oil is going to impart a flavor. You could also use grapeseed oil. I like using sunflower, as you know, or you could use avocado oil. So many oils. Melted coconut oil will work as well if you prefer that. Just make sure it's oil, not butter. Not butter. Mixed together. It's nice and incorporated. I'm just going to scrape down the sides like you do. Now we're going to add in the egg. Watch it all bind together. Lock it, mix it, wash it. Watch it. That egg is incorporated. Everything's all fully combined. Ooh, peanut butter smells so good. All right, now I'm going to alternate adding some our flour mixture. Simply push me, burger, butter, beep boop. All right, our flour mixture and our milk. We need 3/4 of a cup or 180 milliliters of whole milk, room temperature. Your ingredients should be at room temperature to help everything bind together, to make it smooth, cohesive, no fighting, no arguing. We're gonna start with like 1/3 of this flour. We're just gonna keep it on low to mix it, and we're just trying to combine it. If you overwork your batter with the flour, you'll get chewy cupcakes. Gross. Now I'm gonna drizzle in 1/4 cup of the milk. Now don't be afraid to stop and start. Pause it, scrape down the sides, make sure that everything that's on the sides is gonna get into the batter. Incorporate. This is looking so pretty. Don't worry, we'll eagle eye view on the buttercream. Go flour, go. Go, 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 go flour, go, 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 go. I just pictured they were like jumping out of an airplane into the bowl. That was fun. Oh no, flour down. See, they were jumping out of an airplane and we had some casualties. Farewell to thee. Farewell to thee. And the rest of the milk. This looks lovely. Flying minor. Next, I'm going to spoon the batter into these. And what do you think that means? Time lapse, time lapse, time lapse. Now for the fun part. We are going, we are boing, boing, boing. Oh, all right, we're a pogo stick today, apparently. We are going to put a little Reese's Peanut Butter Cup mini as a little tasty surprise. We're gonna put them in. Want the batter to cover it. There's a little extra batter. These are so cute. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. This was like a last minute idea I had for these, and I was just pleased to punch with myself. I'm not gonna tell Mandy and Adam. I'm just gonna be like, here's your peanut butter cupcakes with a caramel buttercream, and then they're gonna bite it and it'll be like, what? That was actually a pretty good impression of Mandy, I will say. I feel like that sounded like her. You'll see, you'll see. She's awesome. She's hilarious. Now that we've poked our minis into our cupcakes, top this off with just like a drop. It's just a tiny little dollop. Can you see? Can you see? They kind of match the liners, but you don't see the little minis that I stuck in there. They're hidden. Little tasty surprise. All right, the grill has been preheating to 375. If you're baking these in an oven, it's 350. We are going to put these on the top rack and set it for 21 minutes to start. We'll see if they need 23 to 25, but we're gonna start with 21. Okay, there we go. I keep talking about the grill, but I'm not showing you anything because it's not in the oven. So here, take a look. See this? So I've got it hooked with that back rack there. That last row hooks over the back of that there. Oh my God, plane. There's no construction today, but now there's a plane. Rude. Sassy plane. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna close this. Oh, do you see this? It stays up here. It stays, it stays. Ah! I had it cooling down a little bit because the preheating got a little out of hand. And we are gonna wait. I've got a little temperature gauge. Guess what we're doing? Making caramel. What? I've switched from making custards all the time to making caramel all the time, which is fine. We'll go back to some custard at some point. Maybe I'll make a caramel custard. Wait, we did that. Our caramel that we're making today is a caramel sauce to go into our caramel buttercream. If you don't have the time or you don't want to mess this part up, because caramel can be tricky, you can buy pre-made caramel sauce. I'm making my own because I'm crazy like that. It's fine, it's good, it's great. We're gonna start with 100 grams or half a cup of cane sugar. Throw this into our pan. Spread this out. That's kind of even. We are going to turn this on. Now you want to go low and slow with caramel because you don't want your sugar to burn. Basically, for a caramel sauce, what you do is you start with just the sugar in your pan. We're just going to let this start to cook and leave it alone. Don't touch it. You're gonna put your burner on medium heat. You have to wait for the sugar to start melting. I'm gonna put a time lapse on because I think watching this change will be pretty cool. Wasn't that cool? All right, so now that it has officially melted, oh, I'm gonna turn this heat down because I don't want it to burn. We are going to toss in all of this butter. 2 tablespoons of butter, 30 grams. Whisk it in. So all that butter is melted. Ooh, yummy. Beautiful. I'm gonna turn this off. And then we're gonna slowly drizzle in our cream. Whisking, whisking, whisking. Just removing it from the heat. We'll deal with that in a sec. I'm gonna go check on the cupcakes. Be right back. Now, they rose and then they fell a little bit. They look done. They spring back to the touch. So maybe I just didn't fill them enough. I was worried about overfilling them. They smell very peanut buttery. They look good. And I'm sure they'll taste good even if they're not picture perfect. That's fine. So we're gonna set this on this wire rack off to the side here to cool for 30 minutes. We're making our buttercream. Here's the beautiful caramel sauce that we just made. It's gonna be so good. So you remember our bowl of brown butter earlier? Stuck it in the fridge, so now it's nice and soft. You can't see it. Nice and soft. Nice softened butter. Nice softened butter. Browned butter. I broke myself today. To make brown butter, you're going to lose a lot of volume when you brown the butter because you're evaporating the water off and you're cooking off the milk solids so that it's just a pure fat. So this is technically dairy-free. It's where you would take ghee even further and toast it and make it nutty and delicious. So that's what we're doing. So I started with 200 grams of regular butter and it yielded me 150 grams of the browned butter. You get 75% of the butter when you brown it. When you're gonna switch out your regular butter in a recipe for browned butter, you have to start with 25% extra butter than what the recipe needs. Capiche? Capiche. Now it also says we need 150 grams of powdered sugar, which is a cup of powdered sugar. I'm gonna measure it out. We may not use all of it, and I just don't want it to be too sweet. I want it to be caramel sweet, but not like, oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna measure it out. More casualties today. Oh my God. Alas, poor powdered sugar, we knew him well. So I just cubed my browned butter that's softened browned butter. Now that we have all of our ingredients measured out here, we're gonna do another eagle eye view. Welcome to your eagle eye view. We have our softened brown butter, caramel sauce, powdered sugar. I'm gonna tip all the butter in. Now there's still a few like really dark milk solids at the bottom here that I couldn't strain out. So we're just gonna do our best to get all the butter without any of those like semi-burnt milk solids. So see all that dark brown down there? Those are the milk solids that tend to burn. And you strain it, but I feel like there's always stragglers. We don't want any burnt flavor in our buttercream. That would be so sad. So sad. I wish we had smell-o-vision because this is so good. Now you can use your paddle attachment or your whisk attachment for your mixer, whichever you have. It doesn't really matter. Pro tip, the butter and the sugar are gonna combine, but if you go too fast, you're gonna create air pockets, which will create clumps in the sugar. So you want to just try to go at a low to medium speed. You don't wanna over whip. So we're basically just creaming the butter. Creamy, so creamy. I just want to stick my whole face in there. It's so good. So I've been wanting to try this for a while as far as like a brown buttercream, and I just haven't. And so this was kind of the perfect excuse. Excuse is the perfect excuse. I'm drunk again. I'm drunk every time. Oh my God. Drunk. I guess we can turn it off so you can see how creamy it is now. We just smoothed it out and made the butter very creamy and smooth. So now I'm gonna add just a tad bit of our powdered sugar in. We're gonna incorporate a little bit at a time. I don't know why I was Irish for that, but I was. A little bit at a time. Here we go. Now, just like with the batter, don't be afraid to pause and scrape your sides of your bowl. Spatula rest. A little more powdered sugar in there. Hey, Clumpy, you're so clumpy. There we go. Let's make you more powdery, huh? Baking in a winter wonderland. In our recipe, we put powdered sugar so that it is not crunchy and weird. Sassy whisk. Let's try that again. Much better. Scrape again. Oh, look at how creamy and beautiful that is. Oh, once we add the caramel in, it's going to be just such a beautiful like shade of caramelly brown. I'm so excited. A little bit more. Dang. What's up with these clumps? Snow, 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 snow. Outside the snow is falling. I don't know why I got Christmas songs stuck in my head. Last powdered sugar. Go around. It's doing that thing again where it gets all stuck in the whisk. Come on. Can you? Thank you. Ooh. I just inhaled powdered sugar and it was just sweet in my mouth. So yeah, this seems a little thick, which is fine because we're gonna add our caramel sauce, so that'll definitely smooth it out. I think we're gonna just go ahead and add the caramel sauce so that this smooths out. Oh, get in there, Buttercream. I'm gonna do a drizzle in because that makes sense to me. Drizzle a little bit in there. Oh. I'm gonna put the rest in, but I'm gonna use my scraper, my spatula. Ew, it's so pretty. Ooh, and that caramel sauce is helping it smooth out. It's not clumpy anymore, which is great. And it's such a beautiful color. I can't wait to show you this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I have it smoothed out. I think we're just gonna take this off of here. Wipe this over a little bit so okay. And you can really see those burnt milk solids at the bottom there. Beautiful. I go back through with my whisk just to get this combined because you can still see some of the light browned butter. Not fully incorporated yet, but it will get there. We shall make it happen. This is turning out so good. I love this. Let's pour the rest of this in. How gorgeous is the sauce? Oh my God. And I owe it all to you. I'm not sure why that song, it's just the first thing that popped into my head. Come on, caramel sauce. I want all your caramelly goodness in here. Amazing. Flinging things. Let me give this a little whisk with the caramel sauce. Oh yeah. Now before we use this, we are going to stick it in the fridge to firm up a little bit, which is fine because the cupcake still cools down. Done! Beautiful! Look at that gorgeous caramel buttercream. It's a little too sweet for my tastes, but maybe they'll adore it. Who knows? We're all different, right? Yep. Ooh, I look like a cockatoo. Now, this buttercream is definitely too soft, but I'm going to use this opportunity to just get it into our piping gun. And then we're going to stick this whole thing in the fridge to let it chill inside of here while the cupcakes finish cooling. Took the cupcakes out of the tin. They are cooling on the wire rack. Whoop, okay. Okay. I think all this is going to fit in here. That's going to be pretty cool. Yay. Making it happen. That might mean there's not enough. Now I'm going to attempt something fancy with our piping, because that's part of what I want to get better at is my decorating. So I'm going to try to make little flowery things on here for the top of our cupcakes. Oh, sorry. All right, we did it. I'm going to wipe off the sides here in the, God, what are those called? Wow, just completely left my brain what those are called. The like rivets. Oh, there's a specific name for it. I'll figure it out. So we've got it overflowing. Our cup runneth over. I guess our piping gun runneth over is what I should say. Threads, the threads. Thank you, Jesus brand. Come on. Still smudged out. Look at this. Okay. Sorry. We have this little tip like this, and it will make rose petal-y looking things. So we'll see if I can do it, if I can go. And we're gonna go stick this in the fridge, and by go, I mean it's right here, right next to me. We're gonna stick this in the fridge, let this firm up a little bit so that it is a good piping viscosity. I'll see you when we're ready to pipe. Yay! We have piping consistency. We have cooled down cupcakes. Let's try and make them look pretty. Ooh, this is kind of fun. I'm just making a little swoop. It's doing something. It's very botanical. Huh. Okay. So, it looks okay. It's kind of a pretty, I don't know, it's an abstract botanical kind of a thing. We're learning. It's fine. It's good. Let's try some more. Just flip the tip around the other way to see if this would be better or worse. And, oh, this is like a lily that it got too hot in the sun. Well, we're having some fun with some decorating. That one looks weird. For now, I am going to not make you watch me do all of these. Let's do one last time lapse. Okay. All right, so my decorating skills are still a little lacking, but some of them turned out really cool. This is probably one of the prettier ones. I have these for Mandy and Adam. I'm gonna stick these in the fridge so the buttercream doesn't get too soft and get all melty and weird, because it's already starting to lose the shape that I piped. We are going to preserve these. Preserve them so they don't melt everywhere. We're gonna stick them in the fridge for now. But I want to bite into this and see how that Reese's Cup surprise is. Got our caramel buttercream. Let's see. Huh. I don't know where it is. I think it's at the bottom. I think it sunk to the bottom. But the cupcake is very peanut buttery. It's great. Got a little chunk of peanut from the chunky peanut butter. Hang on. Oh, yep. There's the Reese's Cup. It's at the bottom there. You can see it. Well, thank you so much for joining me for Allison Bakes Your Day. I hope I baked your day. Let's see if I baked Mandy and Adam's day. We're about to find out.
Okay, it's the peanut butter caramel, like buttercream, I believe.
I believe so.
I'm gonna you're not gonna cheers?
I was gonna cheers you.
Cheers.
Yes.
Holy shit.
That's a really good cupcake.
Oh my god, Allison. Oh my
Mmm.
god. We'll get to there's a surprise in the middle, she said. You get
I'm
it?
gonna have to keep eating.
Oh, what is that at the bottom?
Mm.
What's at the bottom? What is this? Is that a peanut butter cup?
What is it, toffee?
Oh my god, what is this? What are you? Oh my god. She made this on her grill.
It's impressive.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Allison, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're not gonna share.
No, now I have to make dessert.
Thank you.
Mm.